Hey everyone, it's Rhino here with your Disney News Roundup for the week of March 6th, 2021. Before we get to talking about the news, I do want to remind everybody that this video and everything we do here at the Diz Unplugged is brought to you by Dreams Unlimited Travel. They are experts at helping you plan the perfect Disney vacation. You can visit them on the web at dreamsunlimitedtravel.com. If you book with them, it costs you nothing extra on your trip and you help support the channel and all of us here at the sites, all of the things, everything that we do. So we appreciate you all very, very much. And now that I have said that, we're going to talk about the news, and I am going to apologize if you notice a difference in lighting, because I actually already recorded this news video a little bit earlier, but I had to jump back in because there's been a pretty big, massive Disneyland announcement that has happened since I stopped recording, and that is that California Governor Gavin Newsom has announced that some of the state's theme parks may reopen April 1st, 2021, in accordance with their regional color-coded tier. At this time, most of Southern California falls into the purple tier, indicating that the most restrictive safety measures are required. According to Los Angeles KTLA, many areas that are currently in the purple tier will transition into the red tier in the coming weeks. Dr. Mark Galey, Secretary of the California Health and Human Resources Agency, had this to say regarding the state's change in policy. California can begin gradually and safely bringing back more activities, especially those that occur outdoors and where consistent masking is possible. Even with these changes, California retains some of the most robust public health protocols in the country. Guidelines governing the reopening of theme parks are as follows. Counties in the red tier will be limited to 15% capacity. Counties in the orange tier will be limited to 25%. Counties in the yellow tier will be limited to 35% capacity. And indoor dining will not be allowed, and there'll be limitations on indoor attractions as well. It appears that those allowed into the theme park should also be California residents, so that's interesting. But also included in the April 1st reopenings will be outdoor sports at ballparks and stadiums, as well as live performances. Ken Potruck, president of the Disneyland Resort, had this to say. We are encouraged that theme parks now have a path toward reopening this spring, getting thousands of people back to work and greatly helping neighboring businesses and our entire community. With responsible Disney safety protocols already implemented around the world, we can't wait to welcome our guests back and look forward to sharing an opening date soon. This is very exciting and a nice light at the end of the tunnel, so hopefully more cast members can get back to work safely, of course. So moving on, Disney has released a look into the revamped Moana-themed rooms coming to Disney's Polynesian Village Resort. The reimagined rooms will feature artwork including a mural that spans the length of an entire wall that highlights Moana, Maui, and other themes and characters from the Disney film, and the color palette was inspired by the Pacific Ocean. I honestly can't remember what these rooms used to look like, and I chose not to look that up before recording this video because it doesn't really matter. This is what they look like now, and I think it's nice and sleek myself, and like a hotel that I would be happy to stay in. I'm, of course, not a purist when it comes to that sort of thing, so I'm sure that there might be some people out there that are unhappy and don't like that change, and that's kind of the case with anything that happens at Disney, am I right? We all know that. But honestly, I wouldn't mind seeing this in person someday and staying a night in this resort someday. But if you yourself are excited and you want to stay, bookings are now available for July 2021. Be sure to reach out to the experts at Dreams Unlimited Travel for a free, no obligation quote today. So the last time that we saw each other in the Disney news realm, I was talking about the Touch of Disney event that is happening out at Disneyland Resort. Well, tickets have gone on sale for that event, and that event has already been extended as well. So more tickets for that event are going to continue to be released on a rolling basis until the experience ends, according to Disney. For those that may not know, A Touch of Disney will begin on March 18th, 2021, and will cost $75 a ticket. Tickets will include admission, parking in the Mickey and Friends parking structure, unlimited Disney Photo Pass downloads, and a $25 A Touch of Disney dining card valid toward the purchase of non-alcoholic beverages as well as food. The event takes place each Thursday through Monday from noon to 8 p.m. and will last at least through April 5th, though if things go well, I'm sure more dates are going to be added after that as well. The Disney Parks blog has released their official foodie guide to this event, and oh my goodness, there is going to be quite a bit of food. Honestly, it's so much. It seems like everywhere is almost going to be open. You've got in Hollywoodland, you've got award wieners, you've got yourself your popcorn, you've got churros. There is this like fluffernutter churro that like I am not a big churro person, but my goodness, fluffernutter. I'll take that any day of the week. I would love to try this. Carthage Circle Lounge is going to be open. Remember, you have to make advanced dining reservations for that, but I do believe there's going to be a walk-up queue you can put yourself in as well. Lobster nachos are going to be back out there. I miss those lobster nachos so much. You can get yourself Mickey pretzels. You can do the adorable snowman frosted treats are going to be available. They're going to have novelty popcorn buckets. You can get yourself some chicken drumstick box from Poultry Palace. Turkey legs for all those people out there. Bing Bongs is going to be open, and there's a lot of fun candy and sweet stuff in there. These cake pops look delicious. Cocina Cucamonga, which is one of my favorite quick service locations in California Adventure, is going to have a bunch of different things out there that just look. That's where you're going to find Bengal barbecue, beef skewers. So that's what's interesting. Some of these locations are serving Disneyland favorites as well as like cross promoting because obviously it's supposed to be your favorite Disney foods. But really important to me is that Rita's Baja Blenders is going to be open as well because that's where you get the margaritas, and those margaritas are delicious. You can get beer. Ghirardelli's is going to have some stuff open. There is going to be this. Hold on, I gotta find it really quick. There's like Smoke Jumpers Grill has like little petite impossible burgers with guac and pepper jack and tomato on a toasted mini bun. I want one of those little mini burgers. There's Impossible Chili waffle fries with spiced impossible chili with beans, tomato, and corn, and spicy mayo, cheddar cheese, pico de gallo. Oh my gosh. See, whenever I talk about food too much on this, my mouth just like starts to water so bad. If you know me at all from any other video besides this news video, you've ever seen me out at Disneyland, you know how much I love a good Cozy Cone motel snack. And they are going to have the chili cone queso is going to be there along with the bacon mac and cheese cone. Gosh, I want one of those. Anytime you can just eat the entire vessel of what you're holding of food, it's just a great day. There is this in the seasonal marketplace. There is going to be Impossible Cheeseburger mac and cheese topped with a special burger sauce. I want this so bad. Everything looks so good. There is a million things, a ton of food in here with some amazing photos. I'll be interested to see if it all ends up looking like this, but Disneyland does food so well. And I don't know why I thought like, oh, it'll be a cute like their food and wine where it'll just be a couple of booths and stuff like that. Oh my goodness, there looks like there's a lot of food. So I hope everybody that attends this event does so safely, obviously, but has a great time while they're doing it. So now that I've said that and I've brought you up, I'd like to bring you down a little bit again with some bad news. According to an article on CNBC, 20% of the Disney store locations in North America will be closing by the end of this year as the company focuses more on its e-commerce business. There are approximately 300 Disney stores worldwide, and at least 60 of its North American locations will be closing by the end of 2021. The company cites the change in consumer behaviors, a majority of which is due to the COVID-19 pandemic, as they look to shift their business away from brick and mortar stores. The company declined to provide financial details about how closures will impact its results, but noted that there will be an undisclosed number of layoffs that coincide with the store's closing. Disney also declined to say which locations would be affected. CNBC's article says that other shopping locations such as Target, Lifestyle, and third-party retailers worldwide will not be impacted. The closures will not impact the more than 600 Disney park stores either. So Disney giveth and Disney taketh away. Also, why have a Disney store really if they've got that deal with Target now where they sell some of that stuff? Because Target pays the employees, Disney doesn't really have to worry about that. So it just I don't know. I thought that I thought this was going to happen when they announced that partnership at D23 in 2019. So I'm not surprised, but I am still sorry to hear about additional layoffs and people that, again, are going to be faced with having no job. So my heart goes out to you. I feel terrible about that. But Quick Disney Cruise Line announcement here. Disney Cruise Line has announced that effective as of now, a final payment extension has been temporarily added to sailings through September 30th, 2021. DCL is also temporarily relaxing their cruise cancellation fee schedules for voyages through September 30th, 2021. It's worth noting that DCL has extended the cruise date flexibility option, which allows guests the chance to change their sailings up to 15 days prior to their cruise. This option is temporary. It means that new or existing cruises booked by April 30th, 2021 for scheduled sailings on or before September 30th, 2021 can be changed 15 days in advance of the date of sailing. So you can find the entire cruise cancellation fee schedule at dclfan.com. And of course, if you have any questions regarding your Disney Cruise Line booking or would like to make a new booking for a DCL voyage, the experts at Dreams Unlimited Travel are here to help you. Okay, before I go, really quick, I just want to very briefly mention two Universal stories because they are a very big deal. Universal is resuming work on their fourth theme park, Epic Universe. After a brief construction halt due to the COVID-19 pandemic, Universal will resume construction immediately. Universal says that the restart will begin immediately. Literally what I just said, but it will take several months before reaching full speed as they restaff the project and reassemble its vendors and contractor teams. The park resuming construction will infuse billions of dollars into the Florida economy and result in hundreds of jobs with Universal and thousands of jobs across Central Florida. Overall, the project will create more than 14,000 permanent jobs in addition to those created during the development period. Right now, there is no opening time frame for Epic Universe, but I am excited to hear that people are going to have some jobs and they're getting back to work. So very exciting. Another very exciting thing that came out just this morning, or you're watching this whenever, it just was announced. Fans of Halloween Horror Nights rejoice because the dates of the 2021 event have been revealed. The 30th anniversary year of Halloween Horror Nights at Universal Orlando was set for 2020, but ultimately was canceled due to COVID-19. Halloween Horror Nights will return on September 3rd and run through October 31st, 2021 on 42 select nights. The event will consist of 10 haunted houses, 5 scare zones, and at least one form of live entertainment. Plus, there are going to be attractions open, merchandise, dining, and plenty of screams. I'm quoting Craig in that article there. With this announcement also came the confirmation of one of the 10 haunted houses, and that is Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice is going to be returning. I am so excited. This house did open technically for 2 days in 2020 for the last weekend of the event that their like modified event that they had, but so it doesn't come as a shock, but it was a great house, and I am happy to see it return and so many more people be able to experience. So I can't wait for this year's event. If you want to read more on either of these two Universal stories or any stories that I've spoken about, you can go over to www.info.com. If you want to hear more on the Universal stories specifically, like from me and Craig, you can look for the Universal show on this YouTube channel, or of course, download the audio version wherever you consume your podcast recordings. That is going to do it for the news and myself. And if you want more info on everything I spoke about, like I said, www.info.com. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I think that's it. Leave some comments, anything like that. Let's get a dialogue going. Thank you, everybody, for watching. I hope that you are staying safe, happy, and healthy. I'll see you next time. Bye, everyone.